This is the movie update. I'm Reggie Ponder, the real critic with what's hot, what's new, what's now.
This is Angela.
Love ya.
Love you back.
Who's married to
Marcus!
Whose ex is Keisha.
You're a trashy hoe.
Who's dating Richard.
I didn't know what Keisha was Keisha.
Who's in business with Joseph.
We cannot let this come between us.
Who's living with Leslie.
Do you think we should get married?
If the man ain't beating you, marry him.
And they're all in it.
Baby, don't do it!
For better or worse.
I'll drink to that.
November 25th on TBS.
A brand new series by Tyler Perry.
For better or worse.
Based on the movie Why Did I Get Married?
How did you two make it?
We just try and work through it, right, babe?
That's right, baby.
Was it about the characters Angela and Marcus that people really responded to? Because when we watched these movies, people were just like into these characters.
Well, I think maybe Marcus and Angela are of the couples, are two people that they might have some connection to. They may know somebody more like Marcus and Angela, not as much like the other ones. And they might have a lot of Marcus and Angela in them. And I know for one thing, most women want to be able to say the things that Angela or Tasha says in that movie, but she does it for them.
I would agree. I mean, I think that Marcus and Angela are much more transparent as far as their relationship, and even in public with their relationship. Like when you think about the airport scenes and, at the train station and, the scenes in Why Did I Get Married 1 and 2 where she was checking the hoe outside. Okay. And women, like he said, they have thought to do things like that, but wouldn't dare, because everyone's not really ready to confront to that level. You know what I mean? But they're an interesting couple. They're a fun couple, and they're honest. They're honest and transparent in the circumstances that they deal with.
So when you look at these characters, people want to see the progression of these characters, and so obviously now you have a whole landscape to really build these characters and build them out. We talk a little bit about what you hope for these characters, what you see for these characters.
This is that you're going to see many different levels of their dynamic and dimension of their relationship. Before in the movies, you've seen them really just together, arguing and bickering and things like that. But you didn't see them at home raising their children, their family life. You didn't see them deep into their business world, and that whole thing as far as how they run their businesses and their entrepreneur, personalities and energy that they have. And so I think people are going to enjoy to see different levels of their relationship and them as people and friends and fathers and mothers and so forth.
Yeah, I'm going to hope that people see themselves in it, and I know a lot of guys. I plan on a lot of guys identifying with Marcus, because there's a whole phenomenon with the men out there. Us brothers is, we've been absolutely praised on our prowess with the women, and see, Marcus is one of those guys who came up in that the locker room kind of aspects of the male relationships, and he's made his mistakes. He's cheated. He's done that thing, and he's finally learning that the measure of a man is not how many women that you can get, even though that's a fallacy that's just kind of propagated throughout the black culture, and him learning that it's about your family and how what kind of man you really are going to be, a man of your word, a man who does what he says and doesn't lie and cheat and do whatever. I mean, I think that the education of Marcus is going to be an education of a lot of men out there, because I think we just have too much reinforcement for the dysfunctional and bad behavior. And I think it's this is a platform to really look at that, because there's been ramifications for generations that have affected generations because of that handed down black buck syndrome. And so, I take pride into shouldering that part, which I think is really significant.
I was going to ask you guys, but I guess you already knew I was going to go there, Michael, is that the image of African Americans a lot of times is maligned, much maligned. I mean, we get beat down, our women are, as well as our men. So you guys really see this as an opportunity to show some different images, some different aspects of African Americans on the small screen.
100%. 100%. Like, people think, oh, Angela and Marcus are just going to be fighting the whole show. No, that's not true. We're going to be able to have opportunities to speak on all different kinds of issues: parenting, political issues, family, marriage, friendship, like everything. It's going to be a voice for many parts of us relating to one another as African American people. And it's good. I got to just tell you, it's really good. I'm not one to feel like that, like, so quickly about something that I'm in, because I'm always like scared to look at it thinking, but Tyler did such a fantastic job. This show is stylized differently. It's different than anything you've ever seen him do. And I love Marcus and Angela. They're fun, I must say myself.
I'm amazed at Tyler's instinctiveness. I mean, his instincts are amazing. He put together people who are going to be friends for the rest of their lives. I swear on this. I mean, really. It's one of those strange things that, instantly, everybody in this cast we are already family. I mean, just to think, he put us together as a couple without knowing that we were a couple at one time before. That Tasha and I dated. He had no idea, and we were going to keep it secret. But then somebody said something. But right. But it's one of those things that I don't think he probably ever put together a couple that was one before. I mean, it was just it's very strange like that. But his intuition is kind of amazing. But I mean, involved with the why did I get married, and now for better or for worse, he's batting 1,000.
This is Michael Jai White.
And this is Tasha Smith.
And For Better or Worse, coming on TBS November the 25th, 9 o'clock Central, 10 o'clock Eastern. And have fun. Tweet, Facebook, tell all your friends to tune in to us every week, back-to-back shows.
That's our show. Send me an email at therealcritic@reginaldponda.com.